Men passar.
The Ugly Stepsister is a beauty body horror film which tells the story about Cinderella, but it is told from one of the stepsisters, Elvira, the ugly stepsister's perspective. And this movie's story, which is written and directed by Emilia Blichfeld, this is her feature film debut, she got inspiration for this movie's story from the Brothers Grimm version of Cinderella, which is a darker version of the Cinderella story. Now, first things first, I don't get into this kind of stuff, like the whole fairy tale thing with the princes and the princesses and the frogs and the rats coming to life and speaking to you. Yes, I am aware of the Cinderella story. I grew up with that movie. I know that it exists. But here's the thing, I am an adult now, and so I just can't get into that stuff, especially when it's live action and it's fairy tale princes and princesses.
You're a grown man baby. Are you saying I'm a man child?
And that's how this movie sets that stuff up. It's corny, it's cheesy, but it works. And you want to know why it works? It's because it's all in Elvira's head, who is played by Leah Myron, who does a fantastic job as this character.
Body horror is crazy to get to play. I think that mixed with getting the emotional part right was the most challenging for me. And on top of that, being Elvira, experiencing this ups and downs, and that was the most challenging for me.
Like the second audition, when Leah came in, you know, she was literally a lizard on the floor in front of me, crawling around, being like, "Me, look what I can do, look what I can do. I'm so strong, I'm so physical, I've been to physical theater training, I'm so ready for this."
Elvira has dreams, aspirations to marry the prince one day. She wants to marry the prince, and she is absolutely obsessed with the prince. Like, the prince in this universe is like a poet, and he writes poems, and throughout the entire film Elvira is reading his poems and just clutching it to her chest. Like, she is super obsessed with this man. She's so obsessed to the point that she goes through physical transformations just to transform herself to appear more, I don't know, what's the word? Appealing to someone that she hardly even knows. And that's the interesting thing, because the mom, Rebecca, played by Armadale Thorpe, is the one who is initiating all of the pain and suffering upon Elvira. And I'm telling you, you feel Elvira's pain in this movie, because not only did Leah Myron do a phenomenal, mind-blowing job with her performance as this character, but you witness her physical transformation. Like, Rebecca, her mom, is constantly having her go through these surgeries just to change her physical appearance to make her appear more beautiful. And that's the saddest thing, because in the beginning of the film, Elvira is this happy kid. Yeah, she idolizes this boy, but you know, all young people do. And you know, it's a sad situation to see just her character go through not only this physical torture for, you know, these beauty standards, but this mental torture as well, like just her mental psyche breaking down as the film progresses is just, it's insane. Insanity. And I also will say that this isn't the kind of gross out horror film you expect. This isn't some just like gross out for the sake of gross out. No, there are gross out moments. They'll make you sick, they'll make you clutch your chest and hold your body, and it's like disgusting. But it serves a purpose. There's a reason for the disgusting nature to be going down. If you are expecting a light horror film, this isn't that. this is some psychological trauma. I will say that this is more of a psychological horror film than anything else. Yeah, you got the gross out stuff in there too, but then also it's interesting because then yes, it has that fairy tale corny stuff in there, which makes sense. All of it makes sense. Everything that comes together in this film, it all feels like weird and everything, but it all comes together so smoothly and so seamlessly that I just enjoyed everything that this movie delivered. And so ultimately, I think that this movie is great. This is a phenomenal film that definitely goes down into the descent of madness. And oh, detail I guess I forgot to mention. This is a Norwegian horror film, so you are going to have to read subtitles. So if you want to watch something that is dark, that is sick, that is twisted, but it dives into the realms of reality, then this is the movie for you. The Ugly Stepsister, the dark version, the story told from Elvira, I keep wanting to call her Elvira, the Ugly Stepsister's perspective. You want to watch something like that? Then I highly recommend this movie because it is that damn good. That's all I have to say.
You should know you're beautiful just the way you are.
If people don't like you if you're being yourself, fuck them! Fuck them! Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through on their lips.
Richard, you're behaving like a baby.
Why not? I got hair like a baby.